Today's episode is about hidden relationship arrangements, money, and what happens when one person is in a committed relationship, but the other is moving like the other knew about the arrangement. Let's get into it.
Wake it up, what's the tea? Extra juicy in the morning, come vibe with me.
Hey Jusee Nation, you know the drill. It's Extra Juice, no filter, and I'm here to give it to you live. Welcome back to Extra Jusee. Today we're diving deep into the biggest stories of the week. Is the truth finally coming to light?
Extra juicy podcast, come catch the juice. Extra juicy.
Good morning, good people. And if it's not morning, just act like it. But today we're going to get into public relationships, private choices, and people who are somewhere in the middle. Because are you really in a relationship? Are you unknowingly a polygamist? We're about to get into the tea that's been brewing all week. Let's talk about Big Tigger, because I know everybody heard the allegations that his wife put out against him. She posted a video of herself with, it looked like her skull was cracked and her eye was black, and she looked like she was beaten up or whatever. She was crying and being really dramatic and insinuating that Tigger had done something. She didn't necessarily say that he did it, but she insinuated it. Come to find out, this Miss Mamas is a whole fool. Okay, I think that she was lying. She posted a video like within the next couple of days of her face, and it was fine. But let's get into the details about her, because apparently she has a 10-year-old daughter that is missing. But prior to that, she was arrested for leaving this baby in a car when she was 4 years old to go in the casino. It was cold. The baby didn't have blankets. She put sheets around the windows so nobody could see the baby was in here. First of all, I could never. Like, she had to be really down bad to be in a casino while her baby's in a car. Like, make what? Okay, so you are a problem. We can tell. I hate when it's females like this. You mess it up for real victims, people that have real domestic situations, and people really need help. And you're playing games for attention, it seems. But first of all, wife. Who knew Tigger had a wife? I thought Tigger was. I didn't. I didn't think Tigger was into women, and that's what we get for thinking. Can't be thinking. You never know what people be living their lives like. But I do remember when Tigger was with Rudy. Now that situation was cute, and it ended kind of like oddly, because she popped up pregnant, and then they had the baby, and then she was engaged. She was engaged to, what was his name? Ed, which was actually married to Lisa Wu. And I bring up Lisa Wu to talk about it's full circle, because everybody is scamming. She is scammed some people out some money, some elderly people, or was it a real estate scam? Like, scamming is an all-time high, and I get it. I get it. If I wasn't so scared of jail, I'd be scamming too. But okay, so with Tigger, this there's so many allegations against Tigger. Tigger has such a good personality, TV personality. He seems like such a nice guy. So from the rip, I did not believe the allegations. I felt like, something's odd. But speaking of odd, that brings me to the thought of Corinne Stephens and the allegations that she made against him. That was old, but it never dies. Like, when allegations come up, because when I started trying to dive into the situation, those videos started coming up with Corinne Stephens, and it's just like, allegedly, she said when they were intimate, she got up and the sheets were red, and his back had been blown out previously by Tyson Beckford, which is like, what? Why the finest men in the world be into men? I guess they get it. Niggas be fine. I guess. But we can put this in a case of like, what's wrong with you, girl? You need attention that bad that you're gonna take Tigger down. And it's a good thing that, he didn't receive like backlash. He didn't get fired. That's just, it's a good thing that, nobody took you serious. But where's the baby? Where is that baby? We need to know. Put out an APB. Next story. What's up with the reality show wives though? If you're a criminal, why go on reality TV? They're gonna find you out. They're gonna find you out. Like, I don't know. I feel like when you go on reality TV, they're gonna dig so far into your business. Like, you better be squeaky clean behind the scenes if you're going to go on reality TV. Does that just not make sense? Where there was a Shaw Sunset, and we got Wendy, not to mention, I don't even want to talk about her because she did lose her son recently, so we'll just let that go for now. But yeah, if you want to get indicted, become a housewife. They're going to dig all into your business. Next segment, we talk about squeeze of the truth. I want to know, are you being loved properly, used, or positioned? A lot of people end up in situations they didn't agree to. The world has moved in a way, I can't say the world has moved because I feel like polygamy has always been a part of society. Now, it's one thing to be a polygamist, and then there's another thing when you're just cheating and your partner is unknowingly a polygamist. That is today's climate. I feel like everybody wants to have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 women. And that's okay if all the women agree to it. I see so many happy couples of polygamists, and I just look at me like, girl, you are so, what's the word? I can't say humble, but generous. Like, I am too selfish. I don't want a woman telling my man hi. I'm that selfish. Like, I'm not sharing a man, let alone if I'm sharing him, let that be my choice. There's so many people are like just positioned in polygamous relationships, and I feel that is so wrong. I feel like it's so hurtful to feel that you're being committed and you're thinking that your partner is committed to the whole time. They not. That brings me to the point, and I don't know these people, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in their house, but we're going to talk about what we see. And so, young boy and his wife, I, I don't know. I don't know. That's where I get to the question of like, how much money is enough money to watch your partner just run amok? How much money is enough money to let your partner cheat? You're either in a knowingly going situation where you signed up to it. As a woman, you're into women as well, and everybody's knowledgeable as what's happening. On the other hand, you got being dog walked in public, but you don't know. Everybody knows but you. That scenario is so hurtful. I hate that so much. But when it comes to young boy and his wife, I feel like it's the money because one video that I think maybe it was Vibe. I'm not sure what it was, but the interviewer asked young boy like, are you big on fatherhood or whatever, or something about fatherhood? He was just like, yeah, I'm not big on that. I'm like, how could you have so many kids and not be big on it? How could you not be? But like I said, we're not in these people's houses. But I don't think, because what's the girl name? Whatever, not Malagra. Y'all know the girl with the song pop, 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 chop, 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 chop. Like, my sister was like, oh, he not with her. I said, when you're an artist and an artist is your representation, not even if it's an artist, anybody, if you're a female artist in the industry, I feel like it's inevitable for your CEO, your big homie, the man that put you on. They feel entitled. They feel entitled to your body. They feel entitled to you. Like they pretty much bought you. You're their investment. So they're gonna sleep with you. And if that's not the case, I would like to know female artists that did not sleep with their bosses. It's always been the name of the game. So I think that's the exception where you accept being in a polygamous relationship, or you accept just knowing that you're being sharing your partner because the money is right. Personally, I don't my mannerism, my body is just not gonna go with it. If I saw a woman touching my man's arm, the way that the fumes, like, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. And that's just because that's mine. He's mine. Get away. Move. So women that are able to share their men, like, dang, girl, y'all done cracked the code. Because now y'all got a sisterhood. Y'all don't got to do everything on y'all own. That's the only thing about polygamy that I would try to, I'm saying it like I would put myself in this situation. I would never be in this situation, baby. Me and that girl, them women, the third wife, second wife, we'd be fighting all the time. I just can't. I just cannot. I'm too territorial. But if, I do see the shows, I do see the relationships, and it does look kind of fun. You have a whole community, you have help, it's not all on you, you have time for yourself. But the moment that it's second wife turn, I don't know how I could deal with it. Y'all are strong. I commend y'all. I commend y'all. Because I could never. I don't think I even would want to. There's nothing that... I digress. Big ups to you guys. But I want to see more polygamous relationship where there's multiple men. I've seen one where this woman, she does date multiple guys and she has a husband. Excuse me. And she looks so invigorated. She just looks so stimulated. She just looks like she's having the time of her life. I wonder what that looks like. We don't see enough of that. We see a lot of male-driven, led polygamous. Is that the way? Is that how it is? Do men lead the I don't know. Couldn't be me. Okay. I always wanted to know, like, what does the man do? Like, are the women working too? Do you know how to work as a woman in a polygamous relationship? Because I think that's more of what happens. Like, everybody's pitching in. I think that could be a great cult, right? Nature boy style. I know a couple of nature boy-esque type of men, and it always makes me feel like, what's wrong with you? You need all that. And maybe, they got the right idea and we got the wrong idea. Maybe we got to get with the times and get us a second and third partner to help around with the bills, help around with the kids, help around with everything. Maybe that's the crack of the code for this economy. Get you another partner. Everybody got to be cool with it. Everybody chip in. Everybody do their part. I think a lot of men would like that. Women, I don't want to have more than one schlong, whatever. I can't take it. And I already be... That's TMI. Next. I do say that I feel like most women feel that if you are successful, they could probably tolerate being number two, or probably being number one and you having number two. I think a lot of women will lower their standards for men that are really successful. I think men that are really successful get to have their way in ways that they can afford to, and that's good for them. I don't necessarily think I would be attracted to that, because I feel like it would be depleting of my emotions if I was just a money hungry, materialistic person, probably single, no kids. Like, I could probably get into a relationship where the man is really wealthy and I'm lying. Even as I was saying it, it didn't feel right. I'm a fighter. Let's just say that. I like to fight. And you know, I do cuss a little. So it'll be a lot of cussing and fussing up in that house. And with that being said, I wore my Sailor Moon Hello Kitty type vibe today because I want to suggest to you to be the cat. Moving on to Between Us, we're going to pull from our good brother Machiavelli, and the message today would be, and this is why I wore my Sailor Moon kitty cat t-shirt, because you must be the cat. And when I say be the cat, I'm not saying like feminine. No. Be the cat, not the catch. Like Tom and Jerry, we actually can't do Tom and Jerry because Tom was the one that was actually not favorable. Don't be like Tom. I mean, be the cat. Do you notice, like, for pet owners, when they have a cat and a dog, the dynamics are different? The dog is more catering. The dog is more sensitive to the feelings of their owner. They are more loyal, and I feel like they are more humble. They come off humbled to their owner. But a cat don't give a what you got going on. Cat moves at its own pace. Cat moves, you know, stealthy. Cats don't give a about your feelings. Cats don't give a damn about your emotions. Cats say you can kiss my ass, okay? So that's what I want to say to you. Be the cat. The cat doesn't move confused. The cat moves with intentions, and nobody holds the cat back. You see, the cat is going to do what the cat wants to do, whether you care, help, or not. The cat ain't chasing nobody for clarity. The cat is observing and moving out the way, moving how it needs to move. The mouse begs to be chosen, and the cat decides whether they're gonna stay or not. Okay, so yeah, the cat is a good representation of being whole. I don't even like cats. To be honest, I actually hate cats because the way they act. It's the attitude for me. I don't like the entitlement. I don't like the arrogance. I don't like the way they move. It's in competition with me. I feel like we're competing. I feel like I have to stand my ground with the cat. So it's like a face-off every time I interact with one. But now, if you can't beat them, you must join them. So that's my persona now. I've taken on more of a cat persona where I don't care no more. I'm not chasing for, I never did, but it has just gotten to a whole new level where I'm not chasing friendships, chasing relationships, anything. I'm not chasing. I'm sitting, observing, and peeping the scene, and letting things come into me. So this episode is going to be short, and I do apologize for that because I am pressed for time. Y'all don't know all the stuff I got going on in my life. I'm just shocked that I could even get this episode out. But the next episode and the next episode and the next episode, because I'm kind of arranging some things, child. But we ain't gonna get into that because it ain't even that interesting, honestly. You know, I'm the cat. I just observe and I just move around. And one thing about it, people think they can stop your show. One monkey don't stop no show. A show will still be showed, okay? Regardless of what we gotta do, where we gotta go, we're gonna get a show done. Okay? So I don't got a lot of chit chat for you. I'm pressed for time right now. So we're gonna wrap it up with a little leave lifted. Oh, actually, before we wrap that up, I did have some audience questions. So guys, if you could help me out. First question. Are you polygamous? Be honest. Do you know? Are you aware? Let's make sure. Let's do a confirmation. Get back to me. Have you ever been put in a polygamous situation without knowing? That's, I guess, the same kind of question. How much money Does it take for you to let your partner cheat? Give me a number. Let me know. Or is it absolutely a no-go for that for you? What amount would make it look, what amount of money would make you look the other way? Turn the head, turn the other cheek. And is cheating different when the person is providing a lifestyle for you? Is that cheating? Is that, because I feel like a lot of men feel like if they're providing you with your needs, meeting your wants, it, like they can do whatever they want to do. It costs to be the boss. It costs to be the boss. But I don't care what you provide. Don't cheat on me. I'm not going to cheat on you. And that's just that. And that's just that. Okay. So for leaving lifted. What did I want to leave lifted? My leaving lifted, I'm going to read to you my notes that I said. This week, I want you to pay attention to the arrangements you never agreed to, because sometimes people will put you in a role you never asked to be a part of. They'll make you loyal while they live a single life. They'll make you the one understanding while they can do whatever they want. They'll make you feel crazy for asking questions that you know the answers to. So, be the cat. Watch the patterns. Listen to what's being said. Stop accepting confusion as chemistry. And remember, if you have to keep it in the dark to work, it's not love, it's control. That being said, guys, this is a very brief episode, but next week we will have more tea, more juice for you. Please love yourself. Please love someone else. And please love everybody in your life, okay? Have a good one. Bye.